Give me a look at that hair, long beautiful hair. Hi, I'm Sam Tucker, and welcome to How to Do Well at University without knowing how to do well at university. It's simple! Okay, now I know that education is a little bit different around the world, so I'm going to use my Australian experience with a little bit of American lingo that I learnt off the TV. Year 1, freshman year. Okay, it's our first year at uni. Now, if you're anything like me, you'll spend about 50% of your time worrying about parking. Now, despite my university charging tens of thousands of dollars in fees for air conditioning and projectors, it didn't include a car park. So I suggest sticking it to the man and parking there anyway. And then paying the fine and then just parking across the road. Dormitories. Now, I think like most Australians, I didn't actually sleep at the university. Well, except during class. Except what I get from most American movies is that every American student lives in a mansion called a freight house or a Susan sorority. And here is my motivational speech about that. Be yourself. Don't give in to peer pressure or the hazing. Is it really that important to be part of Alpha Centauri, yo gabba gabba? Actually, that sounds pretty cool. I'll do anything to be with them. Year 2, softball year. Okay, now that you have a feel for your surroundings and subjects, you'll know which classes have a lecture and a tutorial, and which ones have a lecture or a tutorial. I mean, this one time at a tutorial, I went there and there was a note on the door that said it was in another classroom, and I thought, well, I've done all I can here. Because most of what you need is in the lecturer's notes, which they usually post online. And by only going to either a lecture or a tutorial, you free up time to buckle down into your X-books and your PlayStation group assignments. You usually get a few weeks to put together group assignments. So start off by talking with your group and splitting up the assignment in equal parts. And spend those weeks waiting for the night before, when you'll meet up with your group again and actually do the assignment. Year 3, senior citizen year. You've now figured out where the library is, which means you don't have to buy expensive textbooks, you can just borrow them a week before the exams. But you'll need the secret. And the secret is to book them early and online, before anyone else gets the same idea. Oh. Exams. Watch this video to find out how to ace exams. Graduation! Well done, it's graduation time. This is when you can dress like a wizard and no one looks at you weird. Okay, so when you want to take a photo with your degree, here's a hot tip. Take it out of the protective pocket that it comes in, because we're sticking it to the man. Although do not throw your hat in the air like you see in those shows, because they are both rented and expensive. 4th year, aluminium year. You've now graduated and have the required debt to follow your career path, but not the experience. So you can now work at McDonald's. Management. But you might also get a cool graduation ring. This one used to fit on my other fingers, but then I got a bit fat. And that's how to do well at university without knowing how to do well at university. I'm Sam Tucker, and stay funky, everyone. Gabba, 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 gabba. Subscribe today. Funk it down. Another thing you get when you graduate is letters after your name. I've got a Bachelor of Business and Commerce, which unfortunately makes me Sam Tucker BBC. Except although I've gone to all those business classes, my current business strategy is making free videos on YouTube. Whoops. Help me live by supporting the show on patreon.com/SAMTIME. Get early access to videos, behind the scenes chat and other cool stuff, and you'll be a funky patriot. Stay funky, everyone. Give me a look at that hair, that long beautiful hair. Hi, I'm Sam Tucker, and welcome to How to Have Good Hair. Well, not the best hair, needs a haircut, doesn't it? Shh, 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 shh.